Hey, welcome back to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. I'm Jennifer.
I knew you could do it, Mama. Yes. And I am your girl, Merideth. As y'all may know, Jennifer, she's not necessarily quiet, but man, she's busy on the social media. She's making sure she's connected with everybody.
Yes.
So she's got me just gabbing away so she can be ready for our listeners. But we're gonna have to take a little time out because we got something cool coming up right now. You're tuned in to Grit and Grace, Jennifer and Merideth on Lone Star Community Radio from 8 to 9 every Saturday morning. We love to share about our lives, things going on in the community, and of course, bring some great guests on. And today, in particular, we're having a bit of a dance party, if you will. You're going to have to check out the YouTube version of the show when we're all said and done to kind of see the decor. But we are so excited. We actually have two great professional dancers with us, and they happen to be also with the Dance With Me studios in the Woodlands. Welcome, Oxana and Anton. How are y'all?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I know that our listeners, this may be their first time hearing you, but actually, I know you've been in the area since November, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So that being said, we'd love to know kind of more of the history because a lot of I've kind of learned up on it and we've been treated to a lesson. But tell our listeners how Dance With Me, the Woodlands, or Dance With Me Studios came about.
Dance With Me was founded by Max and Val and Tony DeValani.
Oh, yeah.
Our celebrities, dancers. And it was founded in 2005.
Oh.
I'm sorry for my broken English.
That's okay.
No.
Yeah, so it's ultimate dance experience.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's not just dancing. It's a dance experience. It's something that you can bring in your life and have it as a part of your life. And eventually it will become your lifestyle. That's what our philosophy is.
And, I feel like I'm always joking with people that in another life I could have been a dancer because I love the way that it is. It's just so beautiful. And I know the ambiance itself, when we walked in, I was captivated for sure. I was like, man, this place is gorgeous. And I love chandeliers. It was just awesome. And then it ended up being like all these beautiful dancers. And I see Oxana and she's very, breathtaking, beautiful, striking red hair. You see her and it's just like you're having a mini Dancing with the Stars moment when you're watching her instruct all these people. It was just so awesome. So, and you do a lot of couples, don't you?
We do. Oh, you just made me blush. Yeah. Thank you. We do have a lot of couples. We do have, because it's something that, especially after few years of marriage, you want to do something together. You want to have some time together.
Oh, yeah.
Away from business, away from everyday life. Mm-hmm. And one thing I can say, our students always leave our studio a bit happier than they were before they came.
Oh, I could see that because everybody, I laugh about it because when I do Zumba, I'm like, it's laughter and sweat, but it really is so much fun. So having the lesson, I know that we had a great time. We definitely got treated to some exercise too, but it was just so cool experiencing it. I felt like, I was living my own little dirty dancing moment whenever you get instructed by a professional. I was like, awesome. Not to mention Eric is not, he's easy on the eye, so it wasn't too hard, but loved it. He's a great guy and a great sport. I mean, that's the great thing too, is they're fun. It's not just, trying to come in and be like Roboto, like show you steps. I mean, they really get involved and they were hilarious. We had a great time. Anton and Eric were so great with us. Let's actually, because we have so many giveaways, I love that. I love saying that. Because we have so many giveaways and we're on short time, why don't we kick it off with our first question for a lot of our Facebook listeners. So again, if you're just tuning in, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth, get on Facebook, connect with us. We've got a giveaway right now for our Facebook friends. Right now, I'm going to ask you a question. All right, I know I'm all serious moment. Going to ask you a Dance with the Stars question. You get first person to respond to Jennifer. Do you want to do private message or comment?
Comment.
Okay, she wants to do comments. Comments, okay? Whoever comments on our Facebook page first, the correct answer to this, we'll reach out to you. Make sure you get your own exclusive invite for an hour private lessons by a professional dancer with Dance With Me Studio and an hour of partaking in the group lessons with Tony DeValani. Dang it. I'm going to get it. Tony, I love you, please. And you can chop up my name anytime. All right. So this first one, we're going to start it out easy, okay? Who can name the original judges from the first season. We're starting off easy, okay? So who's going to name the first judges of Dancing with the Stars from the first season? Who is the first? It has to be first and last name. Then send it on our Facebook page on comment. You will get a chance to go, all right?
That's right.
Okay. Jennifer's like, okay, taking it all in. Yeah. So she's got her phone with her. Y'all stay tuned. So anyway, let's get back to it. So Oxana, let's see. So with everything going on, I know you're fairly new to the area, right? So when you started the Woodlands studio, how long had it really, because you're not originally from, of course, New Jersey, but how long have you been in New Jersey?
For 7 years.
Really?
7 years. Yeah.
Wow. And prior to that, you're from?
I'm from Russia.
Russia, that's right. And Anton, are you as well?
I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine? It's so cool. I love that. And look at y'all in Conroe with us on a Saturday morning. This is amazing. I love it. So being from New Jersey, so you were pretty comfortable in a lot of the culture and everything here. Have you really enjoyed being in Texas? I know it's only been probably for a short time, but.
Yes, we do.
We
do.
Yeah,
it's the one
definitely.
We got lucky because company wanted to have a studio, another studio in Texas, and we fell in love with Texas.
Oh, yeah.
So it
From
was
the first time.
it was double win.
Oh, good.
So we're happy to be here, really happy, and we're discovering.
Yeah, we're still discovering the area.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and it's so much. And I can imagine, of course, being worldly travelers, y'all know what you're doing, but it's also, I'm sure you don't have all the time because you're busy at work.
We never complain. We're happy to be busy with work.
Well, and it would be fun because we go in there, it's like a party, right? And do y'all really kind of have themed parties or anything like that going on?
Yeah.
Tell us, let the listeners know. So is it like a weekly thing, a monthly? And I know that's not even including the lessons. I'm talking about just kind of the celebration area side.
It's a weekly thing. Every Thursday we have a party. And we usually doing that like a theme party. For example, last Thursday we had the Pirates of Caribbean, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love that.
Everybody came dressed up. We had
You needed
games.
to see our students.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
when they driving in the costumes, and
when
one
they
of the
coming in those costumes.
That
That's
is
cool.
so adorable. Well, yeah, and that's, I bet that is so much fun because, I know you did a Cinco de Mayo when we came to visit. Thursday night, a party for all the students. And that's not even, counting because I know you do single classes, one-on-one lessons. You also do group classes. And then I saw some, it looks to be, soon to be married, couples there too. Is that a big draw?
Absolutely, yes. We're doing first dance, and also very popular when you need to be ready for mom and son dance and father-daughter dance. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes we're coming even with choreography for the whole family because it's something that's the priceless memories.
Yes.
Something what's gonna stay forever.
Yes.
Well, in the couple I saw there, we were, as we were leaving, we got to partake in, our lessons. We got to see some of the group lessons going on. And the people there, everybody, of course, being happy, but, oh, bless you, honey.
Thank you.
It was so cool seeing, some of the instructors interact with these couples that are about to be married and really, listening to the music. And it looked like I have no, of course, skill at it, but like finding the beat, and trying to navigate the best thing. And it was so cool seeing that personal touch. And it was just so fun seeing everybody out there because it means a lot to all those students,
Absolutely, I agree. Especially they have one of the last lesson before wedding. They will do repetition. It's when we will have all other students as an audience and they will perform to get through that stress better with us than at their wedding.
Well, and that's where, on top of just the fun, it's actually got so many health benefits, right? So tell us, and I know listeners, you're going to think like, yeah, okay, but there really are proven facts that it makes a longer life, Is that true?
Yeah, it's because we're laughing a lot on the lessons. That's extending life. Also, that's a very good way to keep ourselves,
Get fit.
and like stay healthy.
When you're happier, you're healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a
That's
proven
true.
fact.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I gotta agree with that. And I know I was sweating up a storm, but it was so much fun. And Eric made me feel comfortable because at first, when you're sitting there across from a professional dancer, it can be very intimidating. And then they kind of grab your hand, and I'm not gonna lie, when Eric walked me across the floor, I thought I had a Cinderella moment. The way he held my hand, like he was. I'm serious. And ladies, I encourage you, just go for the Cinderella moment in itself. And then you're going to be on cloud nine. The dancing is amazing. But it totally took me off guard. I was like, ooh, well, hello, Mr. Prince. And it was so awesome, right? So then after I was like a little like taken aback because, princess mode, I was all, hoo. And then he started dancing. I'm like, oh, we're kind of close. And all, in his face, a little like, the body bubble. But it was so hilarious. He totally made me feel comfortable. I was like, I'm a little close to you. And I was like, good thing I got gum in. Oh, I got my coffee drinker. And you know how that is. But anyway, he was wonderful. And then I saw Anton and Jennifer having fun over there. We actually shared a little bit of the studio space, and they were, you had a blast, didn't you?
I did have a blast. I'm a very strong woman, and so Anton had to keep talking me down, telling me to relax, just get loose and relax, and let me tell you where to go.
That is so funny. I'm proud to say I only got my hand slapped once by Eric for trying to lead. He had to remind me who's the man. I was like, oh, okay. But no, that's so funny.
Yeah,
so
we had a blast.
Yeah, and let's tell the listeners, tell us about some of the dances we got to learn. It was so fun.
Okay, we learned the waltz, salsa, rumba, swing.
Oh my God.
Are you proud?
Yes.
And there was one more, but I can't remember.
You are so amazing. And that's the thing.
What?
Hustle.
Oh, no, we didn't do the hustle.
You did.
Waltz.
That was first.
You said waltz.
Oh, I said waltz. Doggone it.
Which, of course, that's one thing with me because I'm not a huge fan of the waltz because it's so slow. And I mentioned that to Jennifer. So, of course, she mentioned it to Eric. So, of course, Eric said, well, then we do the waltz. And I was like, hey, but he made it wonderful. And then he showed me the West Coast swing. And I was really blown away because I love seeing the West Coast swing because you can do that to like any song, like anything, Similar to the robot. Remember? We were talking about the robot. You can do that to any song, too. Okay, they're not doing the robot at the studio. That's just my side. Sorry. Anyway.
We can.
Maybe.
Anton's like, yeah, that's not a class usually we teach. But so let's do another giveaway quiz, if you will, for our Facebook friends. So if you're just tuning in, we're giving out a chance for a 1 hour private lesson with a professional dancer from Dance With Me Studio in the Woodlands. And then also piggyback that to being part of a group lesson with Tony Dovolani. Dang it, Dovolani. And it's going to be amazing, the 24th and 25th. So if you are available either of those days and you have Facebook, get on, connect with us because we've already asked you one question. And we got our responses yet? Anyone got it right?
No.
Not yet? Okay, so next one. This one is going to be a little bit harder. All right, so who won the first season of Dancing with the Stars? All right. Got to give us your answer on Facebook. Get on there. All right. And we'll definitely reach out to you. Make sure you get your private lesson and get a chance to do the group lesson too. So again, get on Facebook, connect with us so you can win your chance to do those activities with Dance With Me Studio and Tony Dovolani. Dovolani, dang it. That being said, so back to the fun. Let's hear really some of the great things that, some of your favorite moments from people that have come in that maybe not thought they had two left feet, and then they went on to do something special. Can you tell us about somebody?
There is no two left feet. If you can walk, you can dance.
See, I love that.
Yeah,
and that's
very easy. People think that it's hard, but the hardest step. It's a step through the door to our studio.
Yeah.
That's right. And that was actually the first thing that Anton told me when we got out there. He said, we're just walking.
Yeah.
We're just walking.
No, and that's a great way to look at it because I said that I asked Eric a similar question. I was like, well, what's the hardest one to teach? Who's the kind of hardest student? Just trying to put some, is it someone who's maybe older and already kind of set in their ways? And he was like, we are able to teach so many people and, the way that they learn best. And I love that because he is right. Like the minute that he knew I started picking up on something. He took that style and, approached that with the rest of the lesson. So it was so much fun. And he definitely, like I said, worked me out. We had a good time. But yeah, so as far as lessons, what kind of lessons can students, I know they can reach out to you on Dance With Me USA, correct? .com, by the way, guys. And then what are some of the lessons that are more popular that people come in for? I know we saw a little bit of a salsa group lesson, which was awesome. So I'm sure that's popular, right?
Salsa is very popular, and I was surprised. We also have two-step, definitely, because we feel
Because
like
of the
we
area.
have to, because of the area. And we learned two-step here, and we love it now. And we got our cowboy boots, so we were fully ready.
Yay.
But we're teaching definitely all styles, international, American.
I think that's
Very
Social
tango is very
style.
popular. Argentine tango, very popular.
That
One
was
of the
it.
yes, Argentine tango.
See,
That was the fifth dance we learned was the tango.
That's right. The tango, that was so cool because I had never done that. I'd only seen it, on the shows and everything like that, maybe when I was a kid and, in my bedroom trying to pretend. But I did that with Eric and it was so nice
Yes.
between that and the West Coast swing and being able to really kind of conquer the waltz because for some reason it's so slow. I'm like tippy toe, shuffle, shuffle. And he made it so simple. It was really awesome. So, and one thing I want to mention too, I was blown away because we got to see a few of the people there and we love people watching, right? We're leaving, right? And I'm getting my coffee and everything. And this one young lady, I was like, oh, she said, did y'all have fun? Remember? And I was like, yeah, we really had a blast. She goes, I've been doing this since January. And I was like, wow, that must be awesome. Now, of course, she's, I want to say, a grown woman, maybe 40s, 50s. She looked wonderful, great in shape. And she's like, yeah, and we're going to be competing soon. And I'm like, what?
Yes. And they had already been there for 3 hours that
That's
day.
right.
Yes.
And I was totally blown away because I didn't know that was even possible. Like there's this whole other world I didn't know about. Fill us in.
we are happy to say yes. You can come. You can learn just for hobby. You can learn and have fun.
Yeah.
You can learn and go and compete.
Because
you can
we
go
have
and
a lot of
perform.
competition.
We have a lot of competition.
We have a lot of
showcases. We have
showcases,
stage
competition,
showcase.
events that we're providing for our students.
Nice.
So basically, you can have few lessons, and then you can decide what you would like to do with your dancing as your next level. And a lot of people, they're learning themselves. That's what makes us happy when you can see how a person, how your student changes and opens, because it's step out of comfort zone, definitely in the beginning.
Most
right.
definitely.
Yes,
But
but
then-
after the way they feel, that's what makes us feel happy. That's what makes us happy. If we are happy, our students definitely will be happy
To
too.
witness the progress.
To see
Oh,
yes.
how a
yeah.
person didn't know waltz yesterday, and in a few months they can perform on the stage, doing waltz and costume, fully dressed, feeling Cinderella moment
Oh,
on
yeah.
the stage in
Yes.
front of few hundred people.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm going to get hooked because when she said that, a little light bulb, a little ballerina light bulb in my head, I was like, there's still a possibility. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
And you're going to have to do the waltz.
Oh, but tippy toe shuffle.
You just didn't see dress yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She knows me so well. I'm like, hey, you got me there. Plus, their shoes are so cute. That's the one thing. We didn't have the shoes, but we knew we were in the right spot when we saw the ladies in these beautiful, like, dance heels. And we're like,
Yes.
this is serious. This is not, we're meeting at the, just the dance floor having a good time. These people are serious professionals. And we had so much fun. So I was blown away by that. So, hey, if you want to be a dancer, if you want to have hobbies, these are just all possibilities. That's Dance With Me Studios in the Woodlands. Amazing stuff there, and you want to check them out. Tell us how a lot of our listeners can find out more about the studio.
Very easy step. Text or call.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's only one step you need to do. Everything else we
Make-
will take care of.
they
Yeah.
make it easy, and that's what I love about their team too. And it's, VIP service from the get-go when you walk in there. And like I said, you'll be mesmerized with the environment. It's so beautiful. Right here in the Woodlands, it's off of Lake Robbins, and it's just a beautiful place. You can find parking real easily by the movie, a little bit past the movie theater, right on Lake Robbins, I think. And
Coming from the freeway, it's right before.
oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I went around the
10 to 10.
back. I went by Timberlock. But yeah, it's a great place. And I know they're open till 10 o'clock, so there's always going to be time. You can make time for this stuff. It's going to be, I think it's wonderful. We had such a great time. Like I said, Jennifer and I, we got a sneak peek because we wanted to learn, and Oksana was kind enough to invite us. Jennifer got to be with Anton, and I was with Eric. We had a blast, and then we even got to visit with Oksana afterwards, which you saw a sneak peek yesterday if you went on our YouTube channel. So we were talking about, being who could be a better dancer, and she was so sweet. She was talking about, well, I can judge, but y'all were both equal. And we were like, oh, Miss PC. She's so sweet. She already knows that.
But we weren't equal.
Excuse me?
No. Anton and I definitely won the dance off.
I had to, hold on.
Oh,
I
yeah, we
had to
definitely
change
won
the
it.
camera and make sure my eyes are on here. Excuse me? You can't see my big eyes, but I'll try to make it happen. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to respectfully disagree because we were shaking it and moving across the floor. And the robot was the bonus at the end, which Anton did anyway too. It was so sweet. They were totally so sweet to me. I know they were like, she's talking about the robot. I was like, I know, and they totally did it. They were really good. I was really impressed. So good to know. But yes, so
I know, here we are at a professional dance studio learning these fabulous dances, and Meredith wants to do the robot.
Well, okay, that does kind of clear. Okay, what's
One
that?
thing, see, whatever you want to do when it comes to dancing, we can take care of it.
Oh.
Even if it's not part of our style.
That is so classic. I love that. Good. Yes, Oksana. And that is perfect too because, whenever I brought up the robot, the guys didn't, skip a beat. They just started doing it right there. Now, Jennifer laughed at me. And I'm just happy I didn't call it the computer because I have a habit of doing that sometimes too. So I'm like, do the computer. I mean, the robot. You never know. Hey.
Oh, Mare.
What?
What am I going to do with you?
Well, you're kind of stuck with me forever. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith, we love each other, and we love
Yes, we
spending
do.
time with our listeners.
Yes, we do.
We're here every Saturday morning on Lone Star Community Radio from 8 to 9. We only have probably a little bit less than 10 minutes left in the show, so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back for have a little bit of fun and games, and then, of course, remind all our listeners, get on Facebook, connect with us, and answer our Dancing with the Stars questions. In fact, we're going to post them in our page, so whenever you respond, you'll get a chance, first one to respond to those with correct info on our Facebook. We'll get it private lesson for an hour with the
Yes.
Dance With Me studio professional, as well as partake in one of the group lessons by Tony Dovellani. With Dancing with the Stars.
All I can say is thank God it's just Tony Dovellani and not
Max
but
and Max and Val
Maximum Shmerkovsky.
Mirkowski.
Shmerkovsky. Look, I have it phonetically and I'm still botching it, but all three men, I mean, good night. Is that a musketeer group you take or what? Okay, anyway, sorry. Handsome men, very talented, and Tony, the one and only, is going to be here that weekend, 24th and 25th in May, giving group lessons at the Dance With Me studio in the Woodlands. And we've got exclusive tickets this morning for you, our listeners. Okay, so you've got to get on Facebook, connect with us. Jennifer's going to post those questions. First one to respond correctly gets the chance to partake in the private lesson as well as the group lesson with Tony. So stay tuned. We've got more coming up of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith. Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say, the social media. Grit and Grace Texas at gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.